What's up? Grace, what up? Crazy 10, Thomas, what it do? Let's give us some beats while people get here. Taylor, my guy. Secret to creativity, I learned, is not drugs, it's LaCroix. All right, you know the deal. We'll give it a few minutes so people get here. Make sure I look fucking pretty. How you guys doing? Anything new? I got lots of news. You remember I posted a demo to this beat. Yes, sir. This is the new house. It's you know, still in the work. What's up? Work in progress is right. This is the new crib, though. Say hi, Alexis. A little spin around, you know. Stairs back there. Jesse, I rapped to this beat. It's one of the first demos I posted on Patreon. It's a televangel beat, which we're now officially working on an album, which includes the song that we're finishing up right now. Is my favorite song I have, unreleased song. I think it's the best song we've made together. Which I think the best song we've released is 8.5, and I think this new one's better. It's so good that I was like, we gotta make a fucking album. This can't be a one-off. But yeah, it's a new crib. I'll show you guys the studio. What up, Phil? What's up, Jesse? Just got my Built to Fade nostalgia pack. Cool. Hey, Brandon, that's cool. Post it again if you don't mind. I don't know if I saw it. Miles, what's up, dude? We got the Harrison brothers. You sound like fighters. Yeah, I'll show you studio so you can see how not done it is. So next time we stream, it'll be big fire. I'm gonna show you. You don't need to see my bedroom. All right, so this is the studio. All right, so okay. Obviously, it's a little boring. We got a little studio couch, testing colors, some neon lights in the corners. So here's what I'm gonna do. Sorry, I gotta flip this around. So this closet, right? This closet, I'm tearing out the shelf, all these shelves. This is gonna be a vocal booth. And then my plan is, so remember this because it's gonna look fucking fire next time you see it. Yeah, it needs more soundproofing. There's no soundproofing. Although I did just get this Halo soundproof. I don't know if you can see it, but this is gonna help the soundproofing a lot. I ordered all that shit. And I'll tell you my idea for the studio. And the good thing is I'll be able to work at night because at the last crib I was recording basically in the fucking kitchen. So when the lady's off work, I couldn't really like go jam out at 1 a.m. and shit like that like I used to. So now when I have the studio, I'll be able to record whenever the fuck I want. So all these lights are automatic. So can you turn these lights on, please?
Yeah.
Thanks. I actually bought it. We bought it. I'm really happy about it and grateful. So this is going to be where the magic happens. This is the next phase. I'm in Woodland Hills.
West Side?
Yeah, big gang shit. Thank you, Grace. Don't mean to be bragging about it, but I'm very, very grateful. We got a beautiful spot that I'm going to be able to really create. So, Brandon, please message me that so I could check her. Oh, Hip Hop Mama Bear. Did she post a video? I think I liked her post. That's your wife? Let me see. So I'm gonna check this out real quick. Mama Bear. Yeah, okay. That's cool. I actually showed my lady that video. I thought it was cool that she was kind of analyzing it. Damn, these lights are bright as motherfucker. Real bright. Alright, so the plan for the studio. A big theme in my stuff is colors. And I very much believe in colors affecting psychology for creativity. So after Flowers to My Father, I had a roommate at my spot in Seattle who was kind of pissing me off, and so I asked him to move out, and I turned the bottom room into the studio that was for ultraviolet. And so I painted all the walls dark purple, and I cement glued all the soundproof because I'm really reckless. But I did that on purpose because I knew I was making ultraviolet. I wanted it to be this dark purple. I wanted it to be this kind of like dark cave, right? So for this studio, the plan is to, let me find this photo. The plan is to kind of imitate, I want it to be like the Inferno, right? So I want to paint all the walls a dark crimson. There's going to be neon lights. And then the ceiling, this is going to be the wallpaper for the ceiling. If you could see it. So it's like this Renaissance painting of gods and devils, basically. So I want it to feel like I'm essentially in the Inferno, and up above me, it's kind of like these Renaissance gods looking down. If that makes sense. It's kind of for style, but it's also like I'm saying, there's a psychological element to it. So I want to. That's the direction I'm headed. You know what I mean? Yeah, it is kind of like Sistine Chapel. It's kind of funny when we went to the Sistine Chapel a couple years ago. Obviously, I wrote the song for her called Sistine Chapel. Before we saw it, and when we went there, I wore a shirt that said "Religion is a Plague." And when we got into Sistine Chapel, we weren't really blown away as much as I'd hoped. But maybe I'm just being a dick.
No, I mean, you walked the whole time.
Getting everything set up. Damien's really happy, and new studio. So I've been out of commission for like a week, which at the rate I've been going, it's been kind of annoying not being able to record. Am I making a new song for her? Actually, yeah. Noah and I, we have a song that's, I don't want to call it the sequel, but it's like a spiritual successor to Be in Love. I'll play like 30 seconds of that shit. I don't want to give this one away to you yet, though. But this is I guess a love song. Yeah, I wore that shirt to Sistine Chapel. I was like, fuck the, like the Vatican is this, obviously it's a sovereign nation, and it's just like these psychopaths that fucking worship pontiffs and popes and shit, which obviously is something I don't vibe with. So I was like, I'm gonna wear this to say fuck them. This is from the No Project. I'll show you a little bit. Can you hear it okay? I got new studio speakers, but I feel like all you'll hear is bass through this laptop. But next time I'll play it through that.
My lady made a copper crown, changed me to a proper noun. Maybe I'm a meteor, but you can never calm it down. She floats across the kitchen floor in the cotton gown. I kiss the sores, miss the sores like a spotted owl. In candlelight, you're my dandelion pollen count. Anywhere you step, no longer common ground. We're feeling cosmic when we talk amidst the lost and found. Revealing sonnets when my heart emits staccato sounds. Home alone, sipping Sauvignon till we're comatose. My Holy Ghost, eyes like jewels into gopher holes. Frozen in a photo frame, safe within the Kodachrome. Bouquets that you grow displayed, radiate from chromosomes. I wrote a poem for you every day. I hope you know that you're the death of me. We turn the moments into reverie. You got me where you want me. Now I'm hoping that I never leave. Where you want me.
So yeah, there is a little love song hiding here. Where are we going? Where's the beats? Where's the beats? All right. Yeah, so what's up, Kayla? What's up, Justin? The No Project is definitely coming out this year. We're at about 14 songs right now. I don't know if all of them will make it, but they probably will. There's none of them I don't like. I think Noah's probably in the same boat. But I don't think that'll be the next drop though. So I have a lot of solo stuff I've been getting mixes for this week. The next drop is going to be a song called Gasoline with Kasky. And we are set to shoot the video for it this Saturday. So Kasky and I are going to shoot a video for it. And I actually didn't notice this until the lady said it, but I've never had a video with another rapper. So this will be the first time, for whatever that's worth. So that'll be the next drop. And then I'm debating on maybe just kind of dropping singles here and there, or maybe another 7-song EP. So feel free to chime in. Would you guys prefer a handful of singles or more of like a Elysium Delirium solo sessions kind of EP that's completely separate? EP. That's probably what I would pick too. So, yeah, the new Kasky album with Yellow Wolf's real dope. EPs, I want it all. All right. So, EP, all right. EP it is. So I don't have a title for it, but I could show you some stuff. Let's see. Baron, what's up, man? I missed you this round of cult leader calls. Baron's cool as hell, y'all. He's in New Delhi, India, and every time I talk to him, I learn a lot. And I've been trying to follow all the stuff that's going on out there right now, Baron, about the farmers union and all that. It's a little confusing, but I'm trying to stay up on it. EP phone home, tribute to the crib. All right. I'll show you a song from the EP, all right? Here's your choices. Type it. All right, pick which song out of those. Gasoline, Mariana, or The Moon Smiled Back at Me. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Baron. Really sorry to hear that. All right, first to 5 wins. We got 2 Marianas, 2 Moon, 3 Moon, 3 Mariana, Moon. Okay. I'll show you The Moon Smiled Back at Me. No intro, this is the first mix I got. I hope you like it. Sit tight, it's a little longer. What's up, Tiffany? If you just got here, this is called The Moon Smiled Back at Me. Curious to know your thoughts.
I saw your face displayed upon a crescent moon that wavers up and down depending how the petals bloom. Doomed, always destined to fuse through infected roots, searching for a message, but there's nowhere left to exit to. Heart full of vestibule scars, show I'm resolute. I seek a resolution. Narcosis, 7 cents. Heart grows beneath my feet. Dark grows infested fruit. Too exhausted, need to breathe. Car smoke emits perfume forever. I've been inhaling the thinnest air. Fish scales on my skin and hair. Said but you didn't care. Dancing like I'm Fred Astaire. Standing on the finisterre, ready for the rocks below. Chest full of rocket fuel, flammable. Just another animal for fossil fuel. All my words are oxidized, jar of flies are molecules. I find solace in the solitude. Everything grew silent when I called for you.
That's the warm-up. I just got this mix like 3 hours ago, by the way. So you guys are the first to hear this.
I saw your face displayed upon a harvest moon. Tried to sing the pain away in ways I know it's not in tune. Save me from the jaws of gloom. Maybe I can offer you more than what I say I made of lately. It's my Waterloo. Hate me for my monikers. Baby, I'm a connoisseur. Gave away my parts to you. Sang it like a cockatoo. Smaller still. Always crawled to fill the face. Robotic hues. Haunt me when the mouth just taught me talking in the solemn use together. They say I got away with words. It never gave me worth, but still I got away with worse. Always dreaming while they take the churn. Throwing matches till I'm ashes. Leave me at the stake to burn. Encased in urns. Earnest fake concerns. Circus circle us. Taking turns. Nervous brazen. Stay alert and turtle shell. Maces turn fragrant. Say the word before I hurt myself. Pain occurred sacred when you came up from infernal soil.
The same song.
cardiac, and every night insomniac. Forever, never go to sleep again. Black lungs from the fallen ash. Giraffe tongue with the heart to match. Get sawed in half like the Dahlia. Placed pain on display in Hollywood. Painted on like Dollywood. Face of war, fountain pens melting countenances in a drawing book. A psycho full of cyclones. Eyes closed, I go cold when I fly low. Brains feed on haikus. Isolated in my temples. Cairo bones are from their homes like their silos. I'm silent hill. Tell me when the time went. Kill pyramids that fall out with a knife grip. Vice grips always on the mind when the crisis hits. Everywhere is like a mine I step. I'm an atom ball made of atoms, atom ball, atoms, apple rotten, smash the applesauce, Adam no Adam Eve in anatomy, only albatross as if I have to speak another casualty of the casted wings casually. I'm high again, vibrant as a hyacinth, idling, so I pretend that my defense is working, lurking with the burdens that still hide below the surface. I know these things have meaning, sometimes I don't know the purpose. Introverted, dizzy from the disconcerted tizzies, Mr. Perfect isn't worth it. Give me what I didn't earn, put it in and earn, live and learn. I could never tell the difference when I'm miniature. Red alerts, red alert like ministers. It's hard to breathe when you're drowning in the goodbyes. But I'm still here now, so tell me what it looked like. They use a sword to signify that you're a good night. Then use the same one to kill you and say good night. Good night, good night.
All right. So that's called The Moon Smiled Back at Me. What do you think about it? Logan, I'm going to keep it a buck with you. I didn't even know where that sample's from. But yeah, that's, you know, kind of classic sadistic steez with the big change up. It was a few songs I was working on separately, and then it clicked that they were the exact same BPM. So I kind of sewed it together. But the idea for this EP, I'm thinking it'll start with a few. Damn show. I'm thinking it'll start with a few more aggressive bangers, and then I'm considering starting with a few aggressive bangers, like the Kasky song, and then about halfway through the EP, it'll go into the emotional, more epic side. That's what I'm leaning towards. But there's a part of me that kind of wants to shake it up. That's the word I'm looking for. Sequencing wise, you know, a lot of times I kind of start the album dark and then bring it up to the light. And I might shake that up. I'm not sure yet. So there's that. There's the EP. Solo stuff I'm choosing between right now, including that song. That'll probably make it. So I'm thinking I'll drop a few singles from it over the next few months. Give you guys something to chew on. And then drop the whole EP, which you guys will get first for sure. And then the No Project will probably be after that. And then the album with Televangel from Blue Sky Black Death will probably be after that. So the No Project's quite far along. We've got about 14 songs. I need to do a little bit of fine tuning on the recording, as usual. But it's really, what's that?
I did get angry.
Oh, you did? That's all right. And the No project will be longer. Like I said earlier, I think we got about 14 songs for it. And the Emancipator project, we got that one song that I've shared with you guys, but he hasn't been sending me much, so I'm kind of just waiting on that. Maybe we'll release a single, maybe not. Ball's kind of in his court at the moment. But there's a song on that Televangel and I made with Rituals of Mine on the chorus called Fata Morgana. That's just fucking crazy. It's a crazy fucking song. It gave me the same like goosebumps I got the first time he sent me the 8.5 beat. So it's gonna be special, and the song's like damn near 7 minutes. I'm not ready to share it with you yet. Sorry, but it's worth looking forward to. You know? No, I reached out to Crooked Eye. He didn't jump on it. So I still have this. I still have like a super banging, like really aggressive song that has an open verse. I don't really know who I want on it yet. Congratulations on the movie Prowler. Thank you, and welcome Tiffany. Tiffany's the newest member of the cult here. So yeah, it's Scott Derrickson. He's been a friend of mine for a while, and he's the director that did Exorcism of Emily Rose, Sinister, Doctor Strange. He did a Hellraiser movie. He's cool as fuck. And over a year ago, he hit me up, and he was like, me and my sons are making a short film about a home invasion, and we want to know if we could use your music. And I was like, of course, that'd be fucking awesome. And I finally got to see it the day that 3 days ago, whenever I posted that Yes You Are Special. I finally got to see it. So it's like an 11-minute movie, short film about a home invasion. And it features Cotard syndrome. And they even have a scene of him putting the altar's vinyl on it. It's pretty cool. And then the end credits is Heaven's Gate Away Team. So as soon as that's out, or as soon as I get a green light, I will I'll share that with you guys as soon as I can. And Blumhouse produced it, a lot of like big names on it, so it's a pretty cool opportunity. So I'm excited about that. I actually just shot a short film. Let me show you a little bit of it. If I can find that. Let's see if you can see this. That's crazy about your brother, man. So this is a different short film that I made with Jason Christopher. I'll show you like a little bit of it, a rough cut. Let's see if it'll show. Let's see. Yeah, you can see that, right? Let's see.
Supporting you and your mom ever since your dad walked out. That's crazy about your brother, man. He was really with the shits, bro. I lost my dad a couple weeks before that. That's just fucking crazy. Got some perks. Yeah, losing 2 people alone. Since your dad left, now you're getting into the same shit that he was in. What are you doing? When was the last time you talked to your mom? X, LSD, H. You talked to your mom. When was the last time you called your mom? DMT. No, it's a jewel pod. Really? Slept through? What is she doing? She probably needs you right now. Some Xannies or Perk 30. Do you want your shit? You should call her. Come on. You should call her and build that relationship because she is all that you have. Is that what you want? Do you want to go out the same way that your brother did? Ketamine, PCP, meth. Gonna make your mom real proud. Oh my gosh. Shit, what did happen?
There's a little bit of it. It's a short film. It's like 5 minutes. Obviously, I play a drug dealer. DMT, nah, man, it's a jewel pot. But yeah, that's my homie Jason. You may have met him if you're on the Altars tour or the tours I did with Cage. He's making a short film every month, and so I jumped in that one. It's mainly improv. I was kind of being this like mumbly kind of hood drug dealer. So it was fun. Shot that a few days ago, getting a new cut. Just when I get the green light, I'll share that with you. It's just kind of a little random thing, nothing big. Get my feet wet with acting, I guess. Little sidebar. So one of our members, Grace, has messaged me and just kind of requesting to talk about mental health things. I think she, maybe going through some stuff at the moment. But I told her I would kind of open the forum up in case anybody wants to chime in on that with mental health issues. I know it's kind of a hot button topic, and I don't pretend to be a professional at it. I have a psych degree, but that's far from being a professional. But I do have a lot of experience with it, specifically with depression and medication and things like that. So if anybody feels like chiming in on that, or if anybody's curious what things have worked for me or anything like that, I'd happily answer any questions about it. Personally, I've dealt with depression pretty much my whole life. It's not at a point where it hinders me anymore. I used to be on antidepressants for years. And you're not supposed to say this, but the antidepressant pills did stymie my creativity. When I got off the pills, I felt more my creative self, which isn't necessarily advice. It's more so just explaining my experience with it. I've personally found rituals that help me more than medication these days. Muay Thai, working out, taking time to yourself to address things, etc. But yeah, if that's something of you guys want to talk about or chat about, feel free to kick it in the comments and we can catch up on these. Always been curious about medication, never been a fan of it, just from solely hearing the negative part from it. But do the cons outweigh the pros? Again, I'm not a professional, but I think it varies greatly by your situation, who you are, and what you're taking. Just being completely upfront about it, I was on sertraline for years, which is like a generic Zoloft, basically. It helped at times when I needed it, but eventually, like I said, I felt like it was affecting my creativity, and for me, that's paramount over anything, and so I abandoned it. You're supposed to wean off of it. I just stopped taking it, stopped seeing the doctor. It's not what I'd recommend, but I experienced brain zaps. If you don't know what that is, it's when you get off antidepressants, you're so used to these serotonin and dopamine inhibitors getting what they're getting now that it literally feels like an electric shock in your brain. So when I was getting off them, I would literally feel shocks in my brain, and it's a normal side effect. This is why you're supposed to wean off it instead of doing what I did. But it kind of freaked me out, made me really uncomfortable, and I haven't gone back on pills since. And I'm not trying to stigmatize them because they did help when I needed them. When I was on Zoloft, I took my melancholy and replaced it with nothingness. I was numb. I was aware that I was in despair and drowning, aware of it, but so numb to it all. Yeah, that's understandable. It's almost like you're just floating on the top of the sea, and you know there's all these scary things below you, but you're just kind of floating there. I started taking MDMA medicinally for my mental health, and it's helped enormously, but it's not for everyone. That's interesting. It seems like antidepressants are kind of this constant slow flow of serotonin uptake, whereas MDMA, you're getting this flood of it. And it's fun, of course, but I could definitely see how that could be helpful. Okay, you were on sertraline too. Is there any reason you stopped taking it? Okay, I'm reading your comments. Okay, Monty, I'm glad we chatted about that. Microdosing psilocybin. I think psilocybin is a godsend to the world. Not to go all Joe Rogan on you, but if whatever the greater thing is, whatever the grand design is, there's something in nature for everything, if you know what it is, right? Oh, my stomach hurts. If I have papaya extract, or if I have ginger, or these things will settle it. There's kind of a natural, and this isn't against medicine, but there is a natural answer to almost everything. And it's placed here by fucking something bigger than us, in my opinion. And in my opinion, psilocybin is what connects us to nature and connects us with our own nature. And I think it's an extremely valuable asset. Besides just having fun and the way it opens your mind, I think it's a great thing to try if you're struggling with depression or anxiety or things like that. I think psilocybin can be very, very helpful. Psilocybin's fucking magic. It shows you the magic. So we know that all animals have different. There's a term called umvelt. If you're not familiar with umvelt, it means your spectrum of perceptions, right? How you perceive them. People say there's 5 senses: sight, touch, but bullshit. We have many, many more senses than that. Many more. Proprioception is the sense of being able to control your own limbs. Some people don't have that, right? That's not in the 5 senses. There are all these senses. So we, as humans, we have our umvelt of perception. Sorry if this is getting weird to you guys. But animals also have their separate umvelt, right? So penguins run away before an earthquake happens. So we know that they're perceiving something that we can't. Dogs can get scared and upset before thunder hits. There's something they're perceiving, right? We know there's billions of impossible colors. If you don't know what an impossible color is, it means there's all these colors that exist around us that our retinas and cones and rods can't pick up on. But we know they exist, right? That was a big idea behind ultraviolet. And when you do something like psilocybin, your pupils blow the fuck up. And you're not just seeing hallucinations, you're seeing things that already exist. So if I'm on a heavy psilocybin trip, maybe I look at a phone line and I can see these EMF frequencies coming off of it where I normally couldn't. So I feel like psilocybin, there's an emotional element to it, but it expands your umvelt and it allows you to perceive things that exist that you can't normally perceive. And I think there's a humbling element to that. I think there's an exciting element to that. And like you said, it's magic. It almost, once you see that there are all these things around you that are fascinating that you can't see on a daily basis when you're being muddled down by your job or your relationship or things that are difficult to deal with on a daily basis, I think it's really invigorating. So that's why I think psilocybin is a very useful tool for depression and creativity or getting out of a rut, things like that. If that makes sense. I used to take hero doses, but it's great in small doses. Help my depression, anxiety, as well as my creativity. That's great to hear, Brandon. I felt really, my creativity's been as strong as it's ever been now. I deal with anxiety these days that I didn't used to a few years ago. Not like pretending I'm a victim of anything, but I just didn't have anxieties before that I do now. It's just something I'm learning to deal with. I think psychedelics like psilocybin, LSD help because your mind's processing things that you probably repress or normally push down. I agree with that. I think psilocybin's medicine, not a drug. I think psilocybin forces you to look at and address whatever you don't want to look at, right? So if you're going, my grandma's on her deathbed, I'm terrified of losing my grandmother. You might bury it down and never look at it. Or you look at it and you're just depressed and feel helpless because you don't know what to do with it. Whereas when you're on psilocybin, at least for me, it forces me to look at it and process it. So a lot of times when I come off of psilocybin, I feel extremely refreshed. You process and analyze shit from different angles in a higher gear, exactly. But yeah, I view things like, I view psilocybin as medicine. I view MDMA as medicine. Antidepressants make me emotionally unavailable, but I need them in order to take care throughout the day. I recently tried asking this to help me see a bigger picture of where I am. That's beautiful. And for the 15th time, I'm not a professional, but I think that's a very good approach. Putting all of your confidence into pharmaceuticals, to me personally, doesn't sit right. Completely ignoring pharmaceuticals doesn't sit right. I feel like finding the right balance for what works for you is the best, and I'm not saying magic mushrooms will fix your problems, but I've personally gained a lot from it. If it's something you're curious about, feel free to message me, but I think for the right situation it could be helpful, and people in the comments seem to feel similarly. Ketamine therapy, that's interesting. I've definitely read about that. Yeah, I've heard great things about it. I've actually never done ketamine. I'm nervous about ketamine. So I've never done it, so I can't really speak on it, but it could be a useful tool. When you become an adult, you realize that just because drugs are illegal doesn't mean that it's not a useful tool. It's clearly an economic issue, more so than a validity of the substance. Pretty much every bad drug can be used in a good way, Like, they use cocaine in topical surgeries. They'll cut you open, they'll rub cocaine on the fucking wound to numb. Obviously, that's a good usage of something that's normally stigmatized, I feel like ketamine is the one I would really lean on the side of doing a controlled environment. Yes, from what little I know about it, I would feel the same. Has anyone else taken acid and never had it work? No. For me, you never know what you're getting with acid. Just depends. I love that psychedelics are coming to the forefront of discussions and research. I agree. California's talking about legalizing psilocybin there's so much literature that shows it helps. depression. It helps all these issues. So if you think it's something that'll help you, try it. I've taken acid 3 times. It's never done anything. That's interesting. I don't know. What book is it, Miles? I'm glad we're talking about this, and thank you, Grace, for requesting it. If any of you guys have topics you would like to discuss in these, or in the Discord, or privately with me, I'll do my best. I really love how communal this is. I want this community to be about us and each other. I'll keep making art to help out and do whatever it does. But I value these talks. How to change your mind. All right, I'll look that up. Ayahuasca ceremony. I bought tickets to an ayahuasca ceremony in Peru, and then I got a tour offer, so I never went. Okay, Grace. Well, I'm glad we talked about it while you were here. Feel free to hit me up anytime. Cheers, Brandon. I like it too. But yeah, Grace, I hope there's something here that was of value, If nothing else, you could see that as a group, a lot of us deal with similar things as each other. I don't know if we're dealing with similar things as you, but psilocybin resets my head and causes me to realize to live in the moment. Exactly. That's exactly how I feel about it. When I take psilocybin, things like my phone, I have no interest in. I'll look at my phone, I fucking laugh at it and throw it across the room. It means nothing to me. But then I'll go for a walk and I'll stare at a plant or a fucking earthworm and get my mind blown, and it brings me into the moment. And it reminds me that we're in a really incredible environment. In fact, it reminds me a little bit of this. I will show you a small amount of that song. This is the Fata Morgana song, but I'll show you this vocal sample from a movie I used, which I think is pertinent to what we're talking about.
School seems to shrink and talking to I'm a written pro.
See if you can hear this sample. It's easy.
No, I wasn't fucking bored. I'm never bored. That's the trouble with everybody. You're all so bored. You've had nature explain to you, and you're bored with it. You've had the living body explain to you, and you're bored with it. You've had the universe explain to you, and you're bored with it. So now you just want cheap thrills and like plenty of them. It doesn't matter how tawdry or vacuum scarred. As long as it's new, as long as it's new, as long as it flashes and fucking bleeps in fucking different colours. Whatever else you can say about me, I'm fucking bored. So how's it all going for you?
It's a bit boring.
So that's all I'm gonna show you on that one. But that's a dialogue I sampled from a movie that I felt like is kind of pertinent to what we're talking about. How it's easy to get bored with your environment and just take simple things for granted that are actually very complicated and interesting. I can't wait for you guys to hear that song. Sorry to tease you, but I'm in love with that song. I got goosebumps and fucking almost teary-eyed when I got the latest mix on it. Definitely an important song for me. We got bangers too, not just pretty jams. I think the EP will have both bangers and pretty jams. You know. show you another one from the EP, all right? Here's your choices. Mariana, Circles. All right, vote. First to 5. Hi, Alexis. You want to hang out? Your little Tupac shirt. Feel free to keep talking about mental health issues in the comments. I'm just trying not to opine too much. 1 for Circles. 1 for Mariana. Guess. Ooh, we're tied. 2 for Circles. 3 for Circles. 4 for Circles. Circles is on the brink of victory. 6 hits of acid. Good Lord.
Oh my god, I'd kill myself.
I'd fucking melt.
I can barely take 1.
Yeah, I usually try not to go too hard on that. So. Oh, we got 3 for Mariana, 4 for Circles. Circles. Circles it is. All right. Eat this. This is produced by Vega03. He's a fucking genius. One of my favorite producers in the world. He's who did Eden, Koi. He did some more, but I'm blanking. But him. Dope ass producer. Check us out. This will probably be on the EP. Maybe the closer. Get comfortable. We got an intro. Might change the title.
Just slings and arrows. When I birth this curse, I feel me a pharaoh. Disemboweled, now I'm free to callow. Watch pharaohs bleed when I read the tarot. I would hear the bellows until a spear just bellow, and the tears that fell off as the fears developed. I plucked more heartstrings to pierce with cellos. I know the hell is here, so I don't hear the hellos. My head is so full of these flames, yeah. Ethanol flows in my veins, yeah. My bed is a home for the shame, yeah. I'm better off holding away, yeah. My chest is an ocean display. I'll open the gates on the world, watch me soak it in rain. I wanna just throw it away sometimes, over and over again in circles.
Make it flow. That's my favorite part.
No friends better than the fake friends, yeah. Flowers always growing from my brain stem, yeah. Now I'm not a home to the ravens, yeah. Cowards always showing at the craven, yeah. Feelings thought it's play for entertainment. Yeah, still I wanna play until I cave in. Yeah, I'll keep it all away until I'm vacant. Yeah, turn physical they pick into a patent. Yeah, I'm up too high, I'm so vertical. I got vertigo, I still learn the ghosts. I feel nervous like I deserve the holes. I research my mind for the worst of all. My innocence against turned to smoke. Images of a burning home, left fingerprints on my versicles. I'm the last to leave, they're the first to go. Arteries to pushing out the brown one. Yeah, part of me mistaken for the bloodline. Yeah, hard to get you putting in the mudslide. Yeah, lost but always looking for the sunshine. Yeah.
That's Circles. Fucking with it. Is it worthy of listening? I can't cook for shit, but I want to learn. What do you guys think of that song? It's got a long intro. I really like the feel of it. So that beat, I've been obsessed with that beat for years, and I wrote a song to it like 2 or 3 years ago. I probably have written like 7 verses to that, and I throw them all away. I just didn't think the verses were good enough for the beat. And then finally I attacked it again recently, and now I like it. So that's Circles. That's one of those, like, I hate the world, I'm gonna levitate above it songs. Yeah, those are both a little experimental. I might do them back to back on the project. I might end it with kind of these big, epic, emotional songs. And then squeeze a few bangers in there. I'm still figuring out the name for the EP. I have a lot of ideas. You want to hear them? I have so many ideas for it. L'appel du vide, which means call of the void in French.
I love that.
I was thinking about that, which basically is the psychological feeling of when you're standing on a high place, that part of your brain that tells you to jump. The endless void, all the animals were set aflame. Angora, wolf and the knife, wolf lick knife. The voices under the floorboards keep whispering. Kind of like that one right now. Yeah, it's Vega03. He did Eden as well. He did some more on Blinken. We've done like 4 songs. Call the Void. You like that one? Yeah, I like that idea. I write about like falling and drowning a lot. Yeah, in French it's called L'appel du vide.
I love that. So pretty.
You like that one?
Mm-hmm.
She likes that one. Mm-hmm. Do you guys like Call of the Void or L'appel du vide more? I'll spell it. Voices under the floorboards.
Everything in French so much prettier.
Because it's a great fucking language. Maybe that's why they're so bad at fighting. Their language is too pretty. L'appel du vide, okay. That might be it. You guys like that more than the voices under the floorboards keep whispering? Just curious. Maybe it'll be something else. Also consider calling it Angora in all caps. The concept of Angora is interesting to me because it's this sought after luxurious material, but you have to skin rabbits to get it. So I kind of like that juxtaposition of beauty and violence, you know? Voices under the floorboards. Let's see. This is called No Man's Land.
On a wave of my own, so I wave them goodbye. Where I stay, disappoint. You can't take what is mine.
I'm gonna say right now that through these laptop speakers you can't hear the bass, but this song has like probably the hardest, like the most aggressive bass. It's kind of got that like Houston, Texas rap influence to it. Check it out.
On a wave of my own, so I wave them goodbye. Where I stay, disappoint. You can't take what is mine. On a wave of my own, so I wave them goodbye. Where I stay, disappoint. You can't take what is mine. Designer styles and designer drugs. I'm an idol now, so I don't idle much. Might as well have the Midas touch. Time will tell that the time is up. It's so cold, it's like sticky gold. Get twisted, rolled like the spliffs I smoke. Cigar roasting with the figure rolls. My fit alone, drip sticks and stones. Been on from the germ. Self-medicate, drugs on my tongue, tell the hell I stress away. Every day, living with the headspace grows. And the boys rib cage, they get just take roses. Petrol in my pencils, let's go. Mementos on the mental, menstrual. A dead skull for the death tone echoes. Left notes for the death stroke echo. Wave of my own, so I wave them goodbye. Where I stay, disappoint. You can't take what is mine. On a wave of my own, so I wave them goodbye. Where I stay, disappoint. You can't take what is mine. On a wave of my own, where it rains in my soul. Stayed in a coma, raped over coast. Prayed for the pain, prayed hate on the walls. Waited the world stayed placed on the shoulders. Atlas shrugged when they passed the judgment and hold their hands out for cactus hugs. Katana blade made Damascus tongue. Dissolved my brain in some acetone. If no man is an island, it's no man's land. When I land, no matter type cast, I'm back to my hand. Well, that's an eyelash, a massive I catch a master lilacs. I grew them for you. It's beautiful, huh? How? Something so perfect and within the sun. It's a million to one, and I will that it's still out the wave of my own. So I wave them goodbye. Where I stay, disappoint. You can't take what is mine. On a wave of my own. So I wave them goodbye. Where I stay, disappoint. You can't take what is mine.
What do you think? Should I go on the EP? So far you guys have heard The Moon Smiled Back at Me, Circles, and No Man's Land. The bass on that shit's ridiculous. All right. So yeah, that's a nice little like preview of what you're gonna get next. The first song that who would you make?
Korean stir fry.
Damn, okay, girl, I see you. So yeah, the next song, like I said, will be Gasoline with Kasky with the video. And then maybe Mariana will be next. Wish I didn't play you guys today.
That'd be
But
sick.
you down with that? You fucking with that? So yeah, that's, if all goes well, EP this year, EP fairly soon, and then a few singles, then the EP, and then probably the No Project, and then by the time that comes out, I'll probably be pretty far on the project with Televangel. And the Televangel project is the one where Anthony Green is going to feature on it too, from Circa Survive. If you're into that kind of stuff. So he's someone I've wanted to work with for fucking years. When I signed to Equal Vision Records, they asked me if I'm familiar with their catalog, and I was like, I like Anthony Green. I like the shit you put out with him. So yeah. I have not heard of Khan. What is this?
Use my chest for target practice, baby, make me holy. Let's.
We should do community shots and smoke. Let's see. What should we show you? Let's show you one more. Here's your options. First to 5, my friends. Modern Times, Mariana, or Bloodborne? What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Okay, Gasoline's an option too. Yeah, the Televangel want to be on that project. 3 for Bloodborne, 4 for Bloodborne. Damn, okay. All right, very curious what you guys think about this. This isn't mixed. All right, yeah, tell me what you think of this. Feel free to be mean if you want. I'm gonna roll a joint because Raquel brought it up.
Encounter. Traversing the thread of light. Just a hair, a fleeting thing. Yet I come to be steeped as I was in the stench of blood. I never wanted to know what it means.
Petrified in these cocoons, send the best to eat my soul. An exercise to heal the wounds, yet so I can feel the lows. Blunt smoke, filling up my lungs until the sun gone. Guns drawn, covered in this blood like I was bloodborne. Petrified in these cocoons, send the best to eat my soul. An exercise to heal the wounds, yet so I can feel the lows. Blunt smoke, filling up my lungs until the sun gone. Guns drawn, covered in this blood like I was bloodborne. Staining tulips with the cyanide, riding shotgun, making music for the drive-bys. No survivors, no goodbyes when the ocean rises. Locusts fly when I quote my lines, polarized. Watch me when I haiku my discographies. The Bible is a deicide. If he confides, he's talking suicidal. Walking into cyclones, my tornado halos filled with bees. Barking like I bite out my volcano halo, kills the shit.
To know I did not suffer such denigration from
I sampled one of the bosses from Bloodborne, Blood Ring.
sleep in peace. Even in this darkest of nights,
Petrified in these cocoons, send the bites to eat my soul. An exercise to heal the wounds, yet so I can feel the lows. Blunt smoke, filling up my lungs until the sun gone. Guns drawn, covered in this blood like I was bloodborne. Petrified in these cocoons, send the bites to eat my soul. An exercise to heal the wounds, yet so I can feel the lows. Blunt smoke, filling up my lungs until the sun gone. Guns drawn, covered in this blood like I was bloodborne. Victorious in my gory glory, flow is glorious. Baccalaureate, story of laureate, euphoria. Pouring out my pores until the boring sets glorious, until the boring gets harmonious. Like lips beat the tongue, so I know we're not the same. Either stick to your guns or you can point them at your face. I was born a tragic summer, born from storms and crashes. Nothing lasted, nothing but I bask in blood born, so that's the hunter.
So that's Bloodborne. What say you? What do you guys think? It has a 3/6 feel in the chorus, 1,000,000%, totally. Which I know 3/6 is kind of a trendy thing to be inspired by, but I've been a 3/6 fan my whole life. Chapter 2, World Domination, is the album I was listening to when I was like 13, when I decided that I needed to buy a music program because I wanted to make beats because I was obsessed with it. But that song's a little unique structure-wise because it's 8 bars of chorus, 8 bars of verse, 8 bars of chorus, 8 bars of verse. So it's a little different. It's more aimed at vibe, I guess.
Oh, okay.
That's my favorite 3-6 album too. It's amazing. The vibe of it, the way it feels evil without trying to feel evil is really fucking dope. But yeah, so that one's definitely got that like 3-6 kind of Memphis influence. The Jesus Christ. The one before that I played, the No Man's Land, that definitely has kind of a Texas influence because I was really big on that growing up too, like Suave House and that kind of world. If you're familiar with like, if you're into like 90s rap. That's your favorite of the night? Miles, that's your favorite? That's the one I was leaning towards not including the most. So if you guys feel strongly about that one, I'll definitely reconsider it. Can you bring me the scissors?
Yep.
Thanks. Actually, I don't need it. I'm trying to find a crutch. Can you bring me a piece of mail to make a crutch?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is this one person's favorite? Let's.
Okay, get my notes.
All right. If you guys are down, I'll show. If you guys are down, I'll show you some more, and you guys can. We can play Which Song Would You Cut? A crutch is what you roll for the joint. Yeah, that's much more of like a straightforward banger. Let's see. Yeah, Yoka has different structure too. Here, I'll play you a little bit more, and then we could choose which one you hate. This is called Limerence. Thank you for never posting these songs. Allows me to keep doing this.
I'm glad to know that you're so miserable to see me. Do you always sound like this, or is it difficulty breathing? Nothing comes but sickness when you greet me. Bloody gums are just a symptom of the teething. Skinny puppy getting thick as thieves. I'd kiss your feet if it would make me feel less incomplete. I wanted what I did, miss the feeling of you missing me. I can't let you go, I know I'm only special when the pedals show. I'm talking with the specters while you watch me for the spectacle. Exoskeleton skin protects those gentle whims. Pretzel limbs when they echo on my existential dread. Like, is this the end? I miss my friends. Nothing makes a difference when I know that I can't change the past to get past all the changes. Living limerence, lemon trees, bitter as the memories that vivisect my center. Still, it's better late than never. To demonstrate forever, they reduced you to a photograph. I went to face the weather, make it beautiful from overcast. No one lasts forever in this place where all ephemeral. There's still your words like scrapes all on my ephemeral. Yeah.
That's Limerence. What do you guys think? What's your favorite? and least favorite if you'd have to pick one. I'll type what we've played. Favorite and least favorite. Sophie's choice. Which baby are you hurling off a bridge? All right, we got a moon and a limerence. Tom is stepping up to the plate. I like it. No man's land in the moon. Okay. Oh, I just spilled weed all over the fucking. Don't tell her. Fuck. Okay, favorite Bloodborne, hurdled baby circle. Okay. Limerence was your fave. Okay. Limerence was definitely on the cutting block, so you're making me reconsider. Okay, we got some Limerence least favorites. I think it's my least favorite. I like the writing on it, but oh, a lot of Bloodborne fans. Made that one really quickly. Bloodborne because it has the short verses. I tried to go extra hard on them. Spilled a bunch of weed, sorry. For this sorry ass joint. Maybe need a better drug box. Maybe Limerence just as a rando single. How many good songs I've never released? A lot. A whole fucking lot.
Too many, man.
But I don't want to drop like a million songs. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, we want you to.
Let's see. Bloodborne's your favorite? Okay, you guys want bangers. I fucking see you. Okay. Well, that's helpful. Let's see. I'll show you something that I didn't release, or that will never get released or something. This one's random. Don't say this one's your favorite or anything because it's not going anywhere. You'll recognize some lyrics.
I can fold my limbs up like origami. It makes it easy to store the body. Humor me and my morbid hobbies. They're made of carpets, of course they copy, and I don't really fuck with them. Keep your chin down when you talk to the gods. Spark on the loud till I'm lost in the fog. Been scarred for a while, I'm a carcass. Heart on my arm, ectopic coordinates. Recording my conscience. Watch them all get caught in the cobwebs. Hashing the plots, don't talk if it's gossip or pass if it's skunk. Texas chainsaw massacre after. Grandpa grabs that hammer and bucking out a jack of all trades, but a master of one. Scratching away, get a casket, bats in the cupboards. Everything's black this summer. You'll never see past my armor. I'm a landmine. Vampires can't find karma. The dance by campfires act like martyrs. Oh yeah, I think it's my year. Devils on Madeline sing in my ear. In case it's not clear, I'm rebel. That means I don't revel or cheer while single. Seldom me, but sing the self-defeat is feasted on my shell. Still it felt the freest in a long time since I went off the freeze. Hello, I'm a freak selling off my dreams. I I can't spare a cent, dead sparrow heads in my terror deck. I'm scared to death to be scared to death. Lead head keeps spinning like pirouettes, and if I'm not careful, I'll care. I guess there's werewolves wearing sheep's hair clothes, staring all day at the scarecrows, but there are less.
I guess that's where I stopped rapping, in the middle of the line or something. Get away from the couch, Damien. Feels so lit. Solo sessions, tied up, never leaving. Yeah, there's a lot of songs like that. Yeah, they had the opening line ended up in Lazarus. Yeah, I'll definitely consider posting on Patreon. I try to give you guys at least one demo a month. It's tricky though, because sometimes I rework them into new songs. I don't want to like ruin a verse for you before you get the real one. What is this? I don't even know what this is. We're going off rails here. No, I should play you something that's gonna drop. All right, I'll play you one more. Gasoline. 10 times. 10 times. Let's see. Which makes it auto dope. We got one for Mariana. I know Taylor's going gasoline. Gasoline. All right, this is the next song that'll drop. This is with Kasky. You've heard earlier iterations, some of you guys have, but this is the finished one.
I am the god of the honorable gold. The rivers of blood when I talk is so cold that the oxygen froze. It's in your product, but no, you're a product I know. I'll never auction my soul. Walking in snow. Confidence home when I die to the common. A cue to comment. I comments to come from my cuticles. Beautiful Amish. Yeah, please don't press me. I'll go nuclear. Sometimes I feel empty in my nucleus. I'm not Vesuvius. These people petty for some nucleus. It's pressure pressing diamonds. Look the blinding in my blooper chest. They're running in circles. They're down in the fridges. I hum like a hummer, but hundreds of verses. The first to the uninsured. What is your worth? No mind on the blood of the earth. My inner wisdom inhibitions in the prison. Shine like I'm in a prison. In position when I'm in position. Heart black as the ink of divinity. Exquisite. Hey, locked in the middle prison. Lucky for me, I'm an escape artist. What's a bullet to a David Blaine? And you better all shooting at fake targets. I could have cropped a great harvest, cutting the head off the snake. I'm never counting on no one, just counting on all of the new dollar bills. I can straight to the lake shore. Yeah, I'm refined on my mental. Blood on the page short. Some of the twine with the pencil. I brought a typewriter just to finish all the ritual and sacrifice fighters. Y'all ain't nothing more than hype bodies. It's overestimated ice bodies. I'm a walking investment in an arbitrator of assessment. Like a refreshment. No, I never made it on the cover of freshman. I was busy with the lessons, even as an adolescent. My mind is still too hot. Skin is incandescent. Hold up, down some flowers with the gasoline. Hold up, getting casual with casualties. Hold up, watch the notes roll to a rhapsody. Showed up, got the clothes so I'm a masterpiece. Hold up, down some flowers with the gasoline. Hold up, getting casual with casualties. Hold up, watch the notes roll to a rhapsody. Showed up, got the clothes so I'm a masterpiece.
All right, that's Gasoline. New favorite. That's good. You were right to keep voting for this one. Taylor knows what's up. He keeps notes and shit. You guys fucking with that one? I hope so. That's the next drop. Like I said earlier, we're shooting a video for it Saturday. New favorite? Dope. Dope. It's not that far away. Shooting a video for it Saturday, and I'll probably just put it out. Stop hanging it over your heads, you know? So it wouldn't surprise me if that's out next month. New fave, fuck, hell yeah. Is that the winner of the night? Three new favorites. Been wanting to Kasky collab with you forever. Yeah, he's really dope. The one too as well. And this is one I actually started a long time ago with him in mind. I knew we'd go hard on that change up. I actually sent him 2 songs, and he said that one would be more challenging for him. So I was like, do that then. I feel like his verse is super dope. All right, well, cool. All right, you guys, I'm gonna get running. Oh shit, an hour and a half. Thank you for hanging out as always. Thanks for being a part of this. Fucking love it. And shout out to everybody that participates in the Discord. I love reading everyone's responses in there. All right, y'all. Love you guys. Stay safe, and new shit soon. Peace.